Welcome back to the channel. Today, your Indianapolis Infernapes are taking on ShadySerg, coach of the New Jersey Charcadets. We are currently sitting at a 2-1 record after a tough loss from Tom last week, but I'm hoping to bounce back. And before we get into it, I just want to say I'm sorry for this upload being late. I am severely addicted to Marvel Rivals. I actually hit Grandmaster, which is really cool. But yeah, we are here, and this is going to be very brief so I can get this uploaded. So taking a look at my team, first up we have Gallade rocking the Life Orb with Sacred Sword, Psycho Cut, Shadow Sneak, and Swords Dance, rocking Max Attack with an Adamant Nature. This goes crazy into their team, especially after sticky webs are set up. A little bit of a spoiler, we are bringing Dupe Hider, but they have a lack of hazard removal, with their only one being Komala, and their team is very fast in comparison to mine, so sticky webs just felt like a really good option here for Gallade to be able to go crazy. Shadow Sneak is there specifically to hit Hoopa, as it can Oko from full, and then it also hits Typhlosion, and it just gives us decent priority to hit if like a weakened Jolteon or a weakened Kingdra comes out. And finally, we have Swords Dance. If given the opportunity, I would love to get one of those off, because from there we can probably just win the game. In our second spot, we're bringing Assault Vest Donphan. This thing has just been so good this season. We're rocking Earthquake, Knockoff, Ice Shard, and Rapid Spin. Earthquake and Knockoff are pretty obvious. Rapid Spin is to remove hazards that are set by like Mudsdale or Bombardier. And then Ice Shard is for good priority once again. We're running max HP with a split in our defenses. That's just to be able to take hits from Hoopa a little bit better, as Shadow Balls from that thing do hurt quite a bit, even with the Assault Vest. To help keep Donphan healthy, we are bringing Sylveon this week, rocking the leftovers, Hyper Voice, Shadow Ball, Wish, and Protect, mainly running physically defensive, but the only reason I'm doing that is for Psyshocks from Hoopa, because those hurt quite a bit, and I don't have the greatest switch-ins to that Pokemon. And we're running Shadow Ball specifically to hit Typhlosion, since it would normally resist Hyper Voice. Like I mentioned, we're bringing Dupe Hider, bringing the Eviolite instead of the Focus Sash this week, and I did that because I figured Komala is going to come, and that will give us multiple opportunities to send Dupe Hider out to try to get up its webs, especially when paired with Sylveon and Wish. So we're just rocking max HP, max special defense so that we can take a hit from Jolteon. And then, pretty standard set, Sticky Web, Endeavor, Crunch is to hit the ghost types that might want to swap in on Endeavor, and then finally, Chilling Water, just on the off chance that I want to lower something's attack. So at this point, Shaman is a very scary Pokemon for me to deal with. So we are bringing Moltres, rocking the Covert Cloak, and this is why it's so important for Donphan to keep hazards off the field this week, because we are bringing this for Shaman. I don't want to swap in on a Seed Flare and have my Spadef lowered, meaning that I can't take a follow-up Air Slash. So that's why we're rocking that. And we have Flamethrower, Air Slash, U-Turn, and Roost. Pretty standard set, but I figured going with both of my stab options were good, so I could hit things like Jolteon with Flamethrower or Typhlosion with Air Slash. And finally, we are bringing Terra Fairy Alolan Executor with the Citrus Berry Harvest, full HP, full physical defense, Giga Drain, Flamethrower, Dragon Pulse, and Calm Mind. Pretty simple set, but I think it will be effective this week. If you enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. And I want to give a huge shout out to Stall and Kyle for helping me prep and mock this week. And without further ado, let's get into the game. Okay, here we are with the battle. He brings Kingdra, Shaman, Hoopa, Jolteon, Lucario, and Typhlosion. I'm actually kind of glad to see the double ghost, because I can handle that decently well here. No Komala is awesome, because once my webs are on the field, they're for good. And that, as crazy as it sounds, I'm glad there's no Bombardier on the team, because that thing is kind of a threat. We're going to lead with Dupe Hider and just try to get those webs up immediately, since they're so good here into them. I ran Eviolite because I thought I would have to get them up multiple times during the battle, but that is not the case, so we're going to try to get them up as early as possible here. Hopefully we can live any one hit with the Eviolite. We're pretty bulky, especially on the special side. So, yeah, let's find out here. I think the worst lead we could see is Jolteon. And that is what comes out. Okay. Okay, so if it's heavy-duty boots, Thunderbolt can't KO us, but if it's Choice Specs, it can't KO us. Unless he's Modest. But if he's Choice Specs Modest, we just go into Non-Fan then, and we get like a really free knockoff. So yeah, let's get our webs up here. And even like a Modest Choice Specs Volt Switch wouldn't KO, and he goes for Rain Dance. Okay. Rain Dance. So he is going to try to go for some strategy with Kingdra here. And I'm now just going to Endeavor. Because if you hit me hard, yep. Something's not going to like this. Okay, so we fell to 121. So that did 57%. So it's definitely not Choice Specs. It's probably Damp Rock, if I had to guess. No. Because, like I said, I did 57%. And the max volt switch could do, if it's Modest, is about 57. Just like, it's 56.6, so it's throwing me off a little bit. But we get a big hit off on this. We take this down to about 40%. And we're just going to go down. Like, I don't really, I don't need this Pokemon at all. So, I mean, I could keep it around. But I don't have a good switch into this Kingdra. Like, at all. So, I have this, but I have to get a Terra off for it to be useful. So yeah, let's just crunch here and let this go down. He yawns. Okay. So we've seen yawn from this. Okay. Well, I still... That doesn't change the fact that I don't have a switch in. So I'm just going to let this go to sleep. So he's going for a crit set. Focus energy. I'm just trying to think here. I just need to figure out if it's special or physical. Which, I mean, I'll find out here shortly, right? So it's special. Okay. Dragon Pulse. Okay. Kingdra KOs. Oh, the rain stops, so it's not Damp Rock. Kingdra KOs Dewpider with Dragon Pulse. Okay. Let's just give Gallade the kill here. I don't really need to calc this. I can just go into this and click Psycho Cut. Nothing wants to take it. So let's go for that. And we'll see if he stays in here, or if he decides to keep this around. Because this could still be useful for him. If he gets rain back up, I guess. And I don't have rocks, so I can't, like, chip it down any lower. But it's sitting at, like, 15%. Maybe a little higher. But getting that Endeavor off did really good for us. We got some good damage that we quite needed. And there's no Terra Captain on this team as well, I should add. Their only Terra Captain was Sneasel, so we don't have to worry about that. I would like to get Executor out at some point to be able to get its Terra off, because it kind of needs it. I mean, yeah, even for like things like Jolteon, because they just have a luring voice. So, okay, Gallade picks up a kill here. So Gallade KOs Kingdra with Psycho Cut. I actually don't know what he would want to send in on this, because everything's slow. And Hoopa does not take a Shadow Sneak at all. So, which it's crazy. 122% to 145. Shout out to Stall for recommending me Shadow Sneak, by the way. Okay, so he is heavy-duty boots on this Typhlosion here. So we gotta swap. We don't want to be taking a hit here. And I think I just go out into Sylveon on this. So let me write this down. Heavy-duty boots. Okay. And so Sylveon isn't going to be taking too much from this. Yeah, it's only going to do like 23 to 28. This down to 282. So that did, yeah, it did 28%. So that was a high roll. And we have our own Shadow Ball here. Yeah, we'll click Shadow Ball. We get a turn to throw up a Wish, probably the next turn. And if they go out to Lucario, I just go Donphan. Not a big problem. I could also go Moltres, but I just have to be cautious because I can't have him going for Stone Edge. I need Moltres for Shaman. Shaman's a threat. I do have Executor as well, though. Pre-Terra. It can deal with it, but the Spadef drops could be really scary. Okay, he swaps. What do we see come out here? Okay, so it is Lucario. Let's see how much this Shadow Ball does. I don't think it's going to do anything crazy. God, why'd you just fly there for a second, Sylveon? Just, like, held itself in the air. I want to protect, but I don't want him to, like, SD for free. Because I'd love to see what he wants to do. But I think it's just safer to go Donphan here. Because I get a pretty free knockoff, because I'd be really shocked if he stays in against me. And if he is a special set, it's not a big deal. I have Assault Vest. Let's actually look. Lucario versus Donphan. A close combat is actually doing a good chunk. Doing 39 to 47. Ooh, good thing I didn't go Moltres there. Okay, so it's not Life Orb, which was what the calc was. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't do that. Like, I definitely considered it because the Flame Body, but I need it for Shaman. So, let's knock off here. Yeah, I didn't think he was staying in. Alright, so Stone Edge. And we see Jolteon. Okay. Ah, it's Air Balloon. I missed that the first time around. And we did a ton. Okay. Let's just Earthquake here. I'm not scared of this. And there's no reason for it to Rain Dance here, so it's going to click. Oh, he swaps. Okay. And we have Shaman. Okay. Alright. So the only thing that is boots on this team is Typhlosion, it seems like. Alright, and that did a little chunk. Alright, and we just go straight Moltres here. With zero hesitation. I just need to position Gallade. Which, I mean, I did early with Kingdra. Like, I just gotta let it pick as it can. Because it's gonna be faster than everything outside of Typhlosion. But if I get Typhlosion weak enough, I can just kill it with a Shadow Sneak. I think I need to get it to, like, 50-ish. Let me look. Okay, so he goes for Seed Flare. That's fine. Because we have the Covert Cloak. Oh, we got a crit there. Okay, and he is Life Orb. Life Orb, Seed Flare. Okay. Yeah, so my Shadow Sneak does 52 to 62 to a Typhlosion. Alright, we're going to U-turn here. Because there's no reason for the Shaman to ever want to stay in. And this could be an opportunity for us to get Gallade in. I do have to be cautious, because a max speed Tim and Jolteon could outspeed me. I highly doubt he runs that, because Jolteon hits 130. My team's fastest is 110 or maybe 115. So I can just go Gallade and Shadow Sneak here, but at the same time, I don't really want to reveal it. I could go Donphan and Ice Shard, maybe? Because it's at about 25. Let me go Donphan. Nope, Ice Shard's not doing enough. So yeah, we have to go Gallade and Shadow Sneak here, then. Yeah, it's just another kill for Gallade. Like, it does reveal it, but I just want to know that I'm, like, I don't want to risk this getting a hit off on me by trying to, like, preserve the knowledge, you know? Okay. So, Gallade KOs Jolteon with Shadow Sneak. Alright, that's 2 for Gallade. W. That was like what I want. I wanted Gallade to get as many kills this game as possible, especially just because it looked like amazing into their team. Even something like what's it called? Mudsdale wasn't safe because Sacred Sword ignores stat boosts. So I would have just ignored the defense boost from Stamina. He doesn't really have something that he necessarily wants to go out into here. I feel like Typhlosion is... Oh, Hoopa. Okay. I'm going to click Shadow Sneak again. Because you get blown back by this. Yep. Oh, man. Gallade KOs Hoopa with Shadow Sneak. That thing dropped. Hell yeah. Alright, and then now we have Shaman. Alright, let me look. Gallade into Shaman. It's offensive. So yeah, Sacred Sword will KO here. So let's go for it. Dude, Gallade's going nuts. I'm surprised he's not going Typhlosion. You're faster. Gallade KOs Shaman with Sacred Sword. Maybe he's trying to get me in, like, E-speed range. Alright, let's do it again. Gallade KOs Lucario with Sacred Sword. And I don't think this took webs last time. Yeah, it didn't get slowed down, so I have to swap here. And we'll go out to Donphan. Gallade, though. Gallade just went kind of nuts. Just picked up 5. This is the only thing it can't KO. And we EQ for the win here. Yep. Donphan picks up the final kill. Good game to Surge. I was definitely worried about a lot of things on his team. Like I said, Komala would have been an issue because it could have actually pretty easily came in and got Rapid Spins off because I don't have a Ghost type on my team. So that's why I had the Eviolite on there. And it's a good sets. I mean, I was definitely a little worried about Kingdra early on. Luckily, I had enough priority to be able to deal with it. But yeah, if you guys enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys all next week. Peace.